Hello, I'm Scott Brown with Green Wind and other home energies. Well, it's a little later on in the day. Here's parts for the drill press. And there's the head. There's the column. There's the base. And the square table assembly. We're going to put all this together and see if we can get this thing going.
Right here I've threaded all the screws in. I'm tightening them down just enough to snug them up, and then I'm going to go back and go through a torque sequence where I go from one side and tighten it down to the other side and tighten it down. See, I'm doing right here. That's standard practice on heads and all sorts of things in machinery.
This is supposed to be bolted to the floor, but I can't bolt to the floor here. This will be going on a piece of plywood. Right, and then the table level crank assembly, which this thing will slide all the way around, runs up and down on this rack and pinion. And this has an Allen set screw in it, slides on here, just that easy. Tighten it up. If it doesn't go on, loosen the Allen screw. And now we have a working table riser. Alright, the next wonderful thing on the list is this bolt. This is split here and clamps to the pole and keeps this from going like this while you're trying to work. This side over here is threaded, this is not. And you notice here on the side, a bunch of incremented numbers and a 0. This is set perfect. There's a bolt down here. You can loosen this and tilt your tables for drilling at different angles. That came pre-assembled. There you go. You should be able to raise that up or down while that's tight. And then next is the table. It's a square table. Same on all sides. Make sure it rides level. I should put a level on the floor and a level on here just to check their measurements here. Alright, I turned it around. It's time to put the head on. Be real careful with it. 55 pounds. There we go. Line it up at the base, make sure it's straight. I look down the side and puts it all straight in line. You want to tighten it, but you don't want to over tighten it. There we go. Belt tensioner and the locks, one on each side. Yeah, we're getting coming along pretty quick. And tighten the bottom one. There we go. And next we install the center pulley. There we go. Here's your guide for tells you what speed it's running, 210 RPM, with the belt from here to here on the bottom and the one up here. That's your slowest speed. To go your highest speed, starts here and the other one goes over here. There's your full list right there. Put one on and put the other one on. Put the small pulley on first. And then the big pulley. Got it on there. Move it up. There we go. You got to get this to come to the top. There we are. A little bit more. Being careful with it. It isn't really extremely hard right here. Try not to twist the belt. There we go. They got good tension on it. Then you tighten this up, and then you tighten this one up on this side, and this one up on this side. And she's about ready to run. Got a few more things to do. Then you got the belt and guard knob. Just short enough. Tighten that down real good. There we go. Then we install the 3 feed levers. Now we can bring that up and down. We can do this before traffic. Clean this off with a clean rag, with your arbor, and turn it until it slides in. Any dirt, debris, or even scratches will cause this to seat a little funny. Now you notice as this turns, these claws that grab the drill bit are sitting out now. Turn it like this till these are in. It's got a flat surface. And slide this up. Bring your table up. Not where that hole is, but right there. Tighten the table up. There we go. Alright, and then you go ahead and turn this down. Press it hard. And she's set. Now we have a drill press. Lower that table down. Now I can bore my props straight. Bore the hole in the middle. And other drilling things, like when I'm working on the dual permanent magnet rotor axial flux wind turbine, I can drill all them holes straight and perfect. I'm loving it. It's part of the shop. I'm Scott Brown with Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Many good things to you and yours. Okay, well there's the drill press. We're set up. There's 8,000 watts of generator. There's fluorescent light up there, fluorescent light up there, and this fluorescent light ran 9 hours so far. I thought this battery was dead. This is the one I took off the zero turn. It's a big lawnmower with 2 handles. Anyway, and that ran 9 hours so far, and when I checked the voltage it said 11.72. Well, anyway, I've got it on the charge controller right there. It's saying that it's fully charged right now. I'm looking at a voltage of 1311. That's not too bad. All them wires, 3 solar panels up on the roof of 60 watts. There's the box. I now have room. And the display case. Another little tool cabinet. Anyway, things are coming along. I'm very happy about that. This is a protected circuit. It was free. 4 plugs there and 1 on top. Got protection, wiring fault. Of course, there's the meter. All my little connections all setting around. An inverter. Plus I got the other one at the house. My cords. This cord here has clamps on it, so I can charge up the batteries off the generator if I want. We're doing good. And if you look earlier in the video, you can see me heating my coffee up in a Venom can with this.
There it is, kind of a blurry picture as the camera passed by.
Came off the front of one of them big screen televisions. Things are coming along, and the radio's next. We're going to do that, a direct 12 volt with a resistor for current limiting, because it's supposed to be 9 volts. That'll bring it down a little bit. And one more thing. This is the one I built for the older gentleman named Doug. Ceiling fan wind turbine. The props look a little raggedy there. I actually ran over one of them. It cracked a little bit, so we're going to repair that. I got 3 more of these props I need to carve here pretty soon, and the dual axial flux wind turbine. Oh yeah, I've got munchies, all sorts of veggies, and a P38, loaf of bread, peanut butter, and a new draw knife. It's not the one I showed on the last video. This is great.
Alright, just a few notes on the draw knife here. You notice it's curved. That helps you to convex or concave as you cut. Also, this is beveled side up and flat side down. That is conventional way of cutting. It also cuts deeper, and a novice user will have a tendency to dive cut or catch some of the wood splinters and cut much deeper than you really want to and ruin a piece. Okay, we're going to flip this over to the other side. While it's on this side, this is called the unconventional method of carving. Flat side is up, beveled side is down. It shaves the wood much thinner, and it also dulls the blade a little bit faster. And this is the method I suggest for all novices. It doesn't cut as deep, and you don't have as much problem with dive cutting, until you get used to it anyway. Looking a little closer at how deep this bevel is, it also explains why it wants to dive during conventional cutting. On most draw knives, the handles are coming straight with the blade. On this one, they're actually come down. I'll show you the angle here. You notice that the handle is down in the conventional position. This means if it grabs the wood a little bit, it helps you to keep from diving deep because you'll pull up on the handle. Well, I'm holding this in the unconventional position. Actually, because of the angle of these handles, this would actually be easier for the novice to flip it over and use it in the conventional. I got lucky and got this for $7. The plane I got for $7 as well, but the draw knife is a much better deal.
And this was another $7, another plane. Got a little chip in the blade there, but I can take care of that. Anyway, I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Many good things to you and yours. And 2.5 gallons of water. You never know when you're going to need it.